drive me insane. But she did say they actually included it this time in the show, so maybe secretly all along I'm writing the show. Who knows? Right, are we all ready?
Yes.
Oh, go on then.
Well, you don't have to rush.
That's our first Adam sigh of the night.
That was me leaning over and getting my book and trying to read what my notes were from last time. And being brutally disappointed because it's the casualties of us versus them on the boat fight.
That wasn't last time.
No, I know. That's how deep sigh I am. I made no notes last session.
Oh, wow, thank God. You're my reliant note taker. So you know, I'll do a previously on, but you had gone to the Emperor's holy city and managed to talk to him in the middle of the night. He says that his court seneschals, his 13 eunuchs, are effectively telling him that his elder sister, Zhao Mei, is stirring up a rebellion in the north of Yitan to overthrow him, because he is younger, although he is male. And in this country, male is the dominant inheritance. So Zhao Yan basically asks you to secretly journey north and escape the watchful eyes of Lu Su and his boars, so that you can take a letter to Zhao Yan, a sealed letter to Zhao Yan, and hopefully this rebellion can be put down, because he doesn't want to come to blows with his elder sister, whom he loves, and refuses to believe that she is a traitor, regardless of their age difference. Now, you met the General of the Phoenix, Zhu Shu. Zhu Shu, as you're also aware, that 1/4 of the Phoenix division is with the sister, as well as what's left of the Tigers. The Boers have taken over Haishi, the city where you first landed. Originally, you had assumed that was a Boer city, but actually it's a Tiger. It used to belong to the Tigers, and the Tigers are now rebels alongside Zhao Mei. The Tiger General, Sun Lian, is arrested, and so most of the Tigers are kind of like split up, but the majority of their force and what remains of that traitorous, air quote, traitorous Phoenix force is north in the mountain city of Shunsi, sorry. Shensu, I think. Hold on. I can't read my own handwriting. We're going to call it Shensu.
Who was Sun Lian?
The general of the Tigers.
Oh, okay.
I got my notes as Sunly ain't.
Oh, well, let's hope not. So the mountain city of Shensu is where Zhao Mai and her force are residing in the very far north. You began your journey back with Lu Su and his like Boer regiment, or a small number of his Boer regiment anyway, back to Haishi, where you are currently.
With no notable...
Where no incidents occurred.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Jane,
nothing.
Lucy's not
Jane-
suspicious at all.
Jane has said that she'll help create like a distraction so that you guys can sneak out. But you won't be able to sneak out with mounts, so you'll have to climb the walls, scale down, and then basically summon your waypoint to get your mounts. Nor can the ship escape, because the chain is up right now, and obviously Lu Shu doesn't really want you leaving or just running around Yitan willy-nilly.
We haven't actually tried to leave with the ship, though.
Yeah, the chain is up. The chain is up. So the port is blocked.
Right.
Meaning no one's going in, no one's going out. They claim it's because the golden sands are in the area, which is kind of true, as you're well aware. But who knows? Any questions before we start?
Just reminding you that I bought a map of Yitan.
Yes.
So when we go venturing off, I do have a map.
Excellent. Any other questions?
No.
You wake up.
No.
It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. You look out your sliding paper windows, and the city is alive as people come and go about their shops, come and go about the market square, visiting the spa or the hot springs connected to your inn. Food is already, and fresh clothes already laying out for you. It's all very neat and tidy. You see like this little lovely old Etonese couple picking at the front of their garden, plucking down some fresh fruit, sweeping the leaves off their porch. And you see more of the Boer soldiers marching around, tearing down what like any sign of like a paraphernalia or like propaganda towards the tigers, and replacing it with like Boer banners or these hanging pelts with tusks on them and stuff. But the people kind of grimace at it and just continue on with their lives. You have all woken up. Your rooms are somewhat connected. You have that big foyer attached to the front of your rooms, where your breakfast is served. As you're aware, you need to sneak out of the city today, and Jane is fully aware that there is a large stockpile of fireworks on the southeastern side. No, sorry, you're on the southeast, the southwestern side of the city by the docks, and she's agreed to meet you there by the warehouse in like an hour or so.
Oh, wow. She wants to meet us that early.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
All right then.
Well, get dressed.
Yeah, what things do we need?
Rope.
Yep.
We need to
Hook. The...
reclaim our weapons.
We've got them back, I believe. Is that right, Alex? We did get all our weapons back.
Yes, your weapons have been reclaimed.
Should we buy some more?
How many throwing knives do you have now?
One, two
I
years
think I
away.
have one less.
Well, then we need at least one
Should
more.
we? Yeah. Should we? Should we redo my
Well, here's the
botch attempt?
here's the thing. Like, can I just? Is it possible to do a little check around the house, just make sure there's no like listening bugs or any just sort of spy stuff in this room before we start talking?
Roll a perception with advantage.
Ooh, that's really good first one. Ah, even better second one. I rolled a 19 and a natural 20.
Oh my lord.
You find behind this beautiful ornate like the cabinet, that contains a load of this like beautiful chinaware that isn't for eating, it's more for show. But you've seen on the floor, there are scratch marks near the feet of the cabinet.
Can I try? I know I'm not the strongest boy, but try and move the cabinet a little bit.
Roll a strength.
Can I help?
Oh, okay. Roll a strength with advantage then. Luden's helping.
Much better. 18.
The china plates do not spill out, and you move the cabinet with ease with Luden's help. You don't even scrape it along the floor. Behind it is a small tunnel.
Oh.
Devlan.
Devlin, is
Oh
this
boy.
where you've been sleeping, young man?
Oh shit, here we go again.
The tunnel is pitch black, mind.
They found me.
Well, I do have a flint and tinder, and I'm not necessarily trying to be stealthy this time. Can I sort of go and see if I do a few sparks, see if we can see down the tunnel a bit better?
The sparks.
At the walls.
Yeah, the sparks illuminate the immediate area. The tunnel, it doesn't go straight because you're on a second story. It's a ladder.
Oh. Well, we do have
Ladder up or ladder down?
Down.
we do have torches. Devlin, would you want to go first or me?
Yeah, I can go first. Why not?
Okay. Do you have a torch?
One would assume.
You've got a small stick with cloth wrapped around it, easy peasy. Angel lights it with the flint and steel. The hole is going to be too narrow for anyone but Devlan to sneak into it.
Oh, what about Nubbins? You
Oh,
can take
Nubbins easily, yeah.
Nubbins,
Nubbins
help
come
that
with
for
me.
me.
Nubbins, yes, right away, sir. He jumps off of your shoulder and lands into Devlan's hood.
Let me get his
On his
dice
cloak.
out.
He grips Devlan's two strands of Devlan's hair like Ratatouille.
This is like
As
the Netflix spin-off show with the two favourite little characters.
Bleaty
I feel strangely
seeing
confident now.
Bleaty seeing Devlan leaving, he kind of wants to join Devlan, but
No,
the sheep
I'm not
of
even going to
fart-
let him try and get plugged in. I'm going to try and block him.
As you descend, Devlan, you pass the first story, and then the ground floor, and you see it goes past the kitchens, and there are all these washerwomen and cooks and chefs working away at making rice, eggs, and stuff. You pass. You can't speak Yitanese, so you have no idea what they're saying, but it keeps going down until eventually you're in this narrow tunnelway where even you have to crouch down a little bit. So whoever's coming and going had to crawl. Easily had to crawl.
What the fuck has Nubbins been doing?
I've got dark vision. Although the torch is very bright in my eyes.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, thank you.
Is it just the one way to go then?
Apart from up, yes.
All right then. Let's go.
Okay. Forward.
He pulls your hair forward, and as you march, he has to duck down as well, so he doesn't get his little round head clipped. And as you keep going, you go into this basement area that's been sealed, so you could see the original staircase that would have led to the ground floor of this inn. And there are tons of these tiger banners. There are some swords and daggers hidden away, spears on the wall, a large table ahead of you with a map of Yitan, and there's this large ornate tiger banner on the wall opposite.
Is there anybody down here?
No.
Can I see any evidence of anybody having been down there recently?
Yes, there's a lot of mud kicked up from this hole in the wall that's been dug. This is clearly some sort of secret information base for the tigers. You managed to find scrolls and paperwork that Damien could translate, but from your knowledge as a ranger, it's very clear that this is a source of information and that the inn are very much tiger supporters, thus rendering you feeling slightly more safe staying here.
Can I take a quick look at the map you said that was on the table and just see if there's anything useful on there?
Yes, there is. In front of you is a large map. This spans a very large wooden oak table. In fact, it spills onto some supply crates. The map is of the entirety of Yitan, and there are playing pieces. There's a boar on High Shi, where you're very aware that that's High Shi because of its ornate dock. And then from there, you can see directly to the west is the Emperor's holy city of Shangcheng, and there is a little phoenix wooden figure carved out. To the north, there are these valleys of rice paddies, bamboo groves, smaller settlements that won't be on Angel's map but are on this map. Settlements of just farming villages, lumber towns, mines, the small things that aren't really important. But across them, you can see there are occasional small miniature tigers or small miniature boars. To the very far west, there's a symbol of a stag, which must be the division of the stag, although you know nothing of what their general is or what they hold. And then to the south, there's the division of the butterfly, or whatever the original armies were that I came up with and forgotten. And then very far north is the mountain city of Shenzhou, where it's this large walled settlement. Imagine a Chinese mini-stirif that scales up a mountain. based off the drawing of the map, and there is a tiger symbol there. But what draws your eye is that there is a very small settlement that you haven't spotted on Angel's map, somewhere between Haishi and Shensu, and it's got a big circle around it,
Okay.
but it doesn't have a name.
Between Haishi and Shensu.
Yeah. Next to it, or further east, back towards the ocean, directly north of Haishi, is another small settlement that has a wall around it. It doesn't have a name. Oh, sorry, it does have a name, but it's not like a city. It's just a very small settlement. It is Malden. This one's M-O-A Den, D-E-N, and that's also got a circle around it.
So that's another small settlement in the north.
Yes, directly north of Haishi, quite a while north, and east of the first circle that has no name, but still south of the mountain city of Shensu.
Okay. What else do I want to check? So no, we just know there's loads of stuff here, and I've got a little bit of useful information. Is there a door out the other way?
Yes, but it's locked and sealed.
Right. Okay. Then I think it's time for me and Nubbins to go back up and relay the information to the others.
Let's go. Let's go.
He turns your hair around, so you march towards the ladder. As you ascend, you re-enter the room, and Angel and Lulin work together to block up with the china cabinet the entranceway.
Well, that was worth a look. Did you find anything down there?
Yeah, so it looks like we might be in some kind of information hub for rebel tigers. There's a big hideout down there with armor, weapons, loads of tiger banners, and a whole strategy map. Loads of documents in Yeetanese, but also no way out down there unless we can get someone to unseal it.
Well, that brings up a question about Damien Volo. Is Damien here with us?
Yes, my boy.
Are you planning on coming with us, or are you planning on staying here? Because potentially...
Well, I believe I should come with you. How's your Yeetanese coming along? I gave you the book on the boat.
You did?
Yes, we spoke about it in quite intricate detail.
I would say it was
For
you
two-
did.
for
It
2
was a
weeks we've been
statement.
practicing.
It was a statement.
Oh, okay.
You did. Can I roll to see how well my Yeetanese has gone?
Roll a d20.
14.
It's getting better. So you were practicing for 2 weeks with the book that Damien Volo gave you whilst you were at sea, and your intricate detailing of their ceremonial appreciation has gone a long way as well. You are able to make common conversation, like where is the toilet, how much is this, I am hungry, thank you, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, the only reason I was thinking about it is potentially if you did stay here, you could spend the time looking through some of those documents, but simultaneously...
I could do it on the road. Don't you worry about me. I'm so young and spiff. He stands up off the hard bed.
Well, who am I to doubt?
Yeah, so I quite. I'm here to assist, and what an adventure! What an adventure!
Well, potentially, Devlan, you should give those documents you found to Damien, and Damien at your earliest convenience, if you could try and...
Yes, hold on, let me get some food in the old
Could you
tub,
maybe,
and then I'll...
before we do anything, could you give a quick skim on them, and just make sure it's not something that'll get everyone killed if we take it away from potentially our allies?
Yes, Nubbins, pass my glasses, please, boy. Not you hear this as Nubbins runs into Damien's room, and Nubbins runs back and hands his glasses to him, and Damien skims the open scrolls. And I see. Yes, quite Well, this is interesting.
Go on, spit it out, Damien.
Oh, well, Zhao Mei, also known as the Night Dragon, is gathering her forces in the mountain city of Shensu. So the little emperor was fed the correct information. However, it claims here that she won't march or do anything due to the fact that Sun Lian of the Tigers is in prison, and they believe they've identified the prison. It says here that the prison is a recent fortification settlement the Boers created under the financing of some of the eunuchs. The prison is for war prisoners, revolutionaries, anyone that seems to go against the young emperor. And oh my god, sorry, my glasses fell off. Or more likely, the eunuchs themselves. They mention two names here, Yi and Tan. I'm afraid I have no idea who that is. But
That's the city we're in.
No, that's Haishi we're in. Like a point.
Oh, that's the continent we're on.
Yes, Yi and Tan. That is a good point. Let me just change those names.
I thought you were telling a joke, Damien.
Oh, yes, maybe a translation. Hold on.
I'll cross that one out. Oh, Tan and Yi.
Fuga.
Tan Yi, yes.
How about Lu Shu?
Fuga and Sao Mei.
Oh.
Or Sao.
Sao Sao works.
Yeah, so Fuga and Sao Sao, I have no idea who they are, but they claim to be working. They seem to be quite.
Like Fuga, I hardly know it. It's essentially the joke you just made.
Fuga and Sao Sao, they claim to they seem to be very bad boys, but they're working for the emperor. The eunuchs directly, gathering people for this prison. So it seems to be that the Tigers want to organize a breakout of their general Sun Lian to bring Sun Lian back to Zhao Mei so that they can march south. Well, I do hope there's not a civil war coming. But they have not been able to enter the prison yet. Something here about Mao Den. Somehow the prison and this small settlement called Mao Den are connected. The one that Devlan has just told us about.
Well, potentially it's in Mao Den.
No. The prison is off the map, so to speak. Mao Den is definitely on the map. Mao Den is a sort of...
Potentially the circle means that they think the prison that is not on the map is potentially on the map in that location. They just don't know, because there's two circles.
Yes, the prison, they've confirmed the location.
Oh, I missed that.
But, however, Mao Den is somehow connected to it. It seems to be, from this scroll here, that the proprietor of Mao Den, or the lord, he does air quotation marks, has some sort of connection to the prison warden. Yes. But there are no names given here. They don't seem to be Yeetanese. In fact, it seems to be that they're from the Sakura Isles. Interesting. Well, that's all it says here. I can go into further detail.
Sakura Isles?
Sakura Isles.
Motherfucker.
Where Tomoe is from.
Okay. What do we know about? Okay, alright.
So to the very...
if I missed it. Where was the prison?
Okay, so north of Haishi is the city you're currently in. Is two small settlements. So you would, if you left directly north from the northern gate of Haishi and kept going, you would pass through the rice paddies, the farms, some lumber yards and mines, and eventually get to the bamboo grove. Once you're at the bamboo grove, east is Mao Den, which is this small settlement that's owned not by a Yeetanese lord, by this sort of tradesman, in quotation marks, which is a man from the Sakura Isles. The Sakura Isles are basically this world's Japan, where Tomoe is from. The only people you've ever met from the Sakura Isles are Tomoe, her crew, and her sister, the White Witch. you're well aware that the Sakura Isles exist to the northeast of Anonsol. So far, like, closer to the northern wastes than where you are now. Now, west of the bamboo forest is this other circle, which is this prison, where they believe Sun Lian is held. North of the bamboo forest is towards the mountains of Shensu, where Zhao Mai, the night dragon, exists and is currently encamped.
Okay, so which city is the prison in, or it's in the middle of two?
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, and that's the circle with nothing in it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Fair enough. I will make a note.
Any questions?
Probably a lot, but not this second.
Okay. Well, there you go, folks.
It sounds like to me our priority should be getting to that prison as quickly as possible and immediately launching into a prison escape well beyond potential.
I
If I
don't think that's
I
what we
feel
should
like
be
we
doing.
should do this next week and not in like a month's time.
Me too.
How about if I could offer a suggestion to you great adventurers? You continue journeying north of the bamboo forest and go to meet Zhao Mei and deliver the Emperor's letter. You may be able to stop civil war with a simple conversation. He sips his tea.
Maybe we put it to a vote.
Sure.
Will the prison escape be ready at that time?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, maybe you're right, Damien. Maybe we can hold off on we don't. Who's to say we're even gonna indulge in a prison breakout? That doesn't sound like us.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Our last time doing that, it went really badly. Maybe we'll just never do it again.
I don't think we've ever done one.
Well, we did a breakout, then in, then out.
Exactly.
So
then in again.
technically, if we do break in again this time, then we can break out once more, and then we'll be done. If I've got the
What?
math right.
Now I'm confused.
Basically, let's go deliver a letter and not think about diverting from
The consequences.
path. Consequence.
When have you ever thought about the consequences of your actions?
What's a consequence?
Exactly. So we need to leave this place and head north.
But we need
Yeah.
to create a distraction, and we also need to be aware that not pointing any fingers. I'm gonna sort of like
Nubbins
bruh.
points a finger.
Yeah, I was gonna like brush my hair and slyly, sleight of hand, point a finger. But after last night's antics, there's gonna be some eyes on us that potentially weren't there before. So it might be a case of, I know everyone hates this, but splitting up briefly and agreeing on a place to meet again. So if there's anyone who's got eyes on us, they need to divert their gaze across multiple ways.
Yes, but we're also in an entire continent of potential enemies. It's not like there's one of them.
Yeah.
So them splitting 1 million people in half is still 500,000.
I'm just talking about specifically who we pissed off last night.
Okay.
Well-
The boars and Lucy.
I mean, it
We
was
could
all of the boars. I think they've got
do a
enough.
distraction where it's like me and Angel and Rykar could go be quite public. Or, well, actually no, Angel's hologram. We could be quite public. And then Devlan, Angel, and Nubbins could go do something else. Before the distraction happens.
Yeah,
Got chance?
what I'm thinking about, maybe we'll work our way back. So basically what we need to do is we need to get over that wall, and we know that we've got a whole bunch of fireworks at our disposal. So how do we want to do that? Potentially set fireworks off in a shop or something, or...
Well, we've got to go meet what's her name anyway.
Yeah. Or we all just walk over there willy-nilly, blatantly to our distraction. Rykar, what do you think?
I feel like we should remember what it is we're trying to do, which is get out of here as quickly as possible. And in that mind, do we distract ourselves massively by using the Waystone and going back to Broken Waters Keep and getting a couple of things before coming back?
I mean, the giant beam of light in the middle of the city might attract attention.
Will they? Will it?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, okay. There goes that idea. We need to get out of here.
I mean, we could always
Should
ask.
we go-
We could just go and just leave completely normally. We're not actually prisoners right now.
No, but we are unsaid, and it's been hinted that we should not get followed. So
Well,
I fear.
maybe we
let's-
could use the tunnel, or maybe Devlan could use a bit of earth magic if you can. Make the tunnel big enough to fit us all in, and then we all leave out the tunnel. So if anyone's waiting for us to leave this house, we immediately lose eyes, go straight over to, I always forget her name, Jane, I think.
We can't get through the door in the tunnel.
We just break it. I could padlock it or well, what's
It's
blocking?
locked and barred and wouldn't be very subtle to get through.
Fair enough.
We also would be completely leaving the people whose tunnel it is out to dry when the boars come and find it afterwards.
I mean, we can pull the cabinet back. But, yeah, fair enough. Well,
If we found it, they can find it.
Especially if they're looking for us after we disappeared into thin air.
well, we're definitely disappearing into thin air at some point, but I guess you don't want it to start at this building.
No.
Yeah, if we're seen somewhere other than in this room before we disappear, then we won't screw the tigers over here.
Will it be easier to escape under cover of darkness, or is this something we're...
Well, fireworks needs
Fireworks,
darkness.
yeah.
So I'm going to assume we got to meet Jane, go through the plan, sort some stuff out, make a plan, shop, and then escape in the evening.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Potentially we can just walk out willy-nilly now, and then go see Jane and come back, and then they think that we're done for the night.
Yeah, we're just going to go meet the captain of our ship.
Oh, he's left right now.
So,
It's not a good time.
no.
Well, that sounds great. Let's do that.
Yeah. Let's go talk to the captain of our ship. And we're not leaving, so we're just talking to her because we went away. Yada yada. Nothing suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be
So
suspicious.
what's your plan?
Act like
Yes.
everything is normal.
Yeah.
And then what?
And go meet Jane because she said she wants to meet us in an hour.
All right. Well, you guys just gonna eat your breakfast and then exit out the front, yeah?
Think so.
Okay.
I mean, do we want to engage the tiger rebels that are here? Not violently. Like, do we want to meet them? Do we want to...
We could leave a note saying, I know.
That's not a bad idea.
Um,
I quite like that idea.
Because
I tried this idea, so don't attach me into it.
if they're laying low as it is, they might be able to help us get out, get around. They certainly seem to have a lot of information down there, which will be much quicker if we can speak to them with Volo translating.
We could hint towards our housekeepers that we're fans of the Tigers and potentially leave a message with them or an inkling.
Yep.
of-
Yeah.
Okay, should we see if
Let's do
there's
that.
any housekeepers?
Well, you know there are. Well, Devlan knows there are.
But like that we can reach.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
Oh, great. Shall I?
Yeah.
I'll go in. Who's in?
They
there?
all stop and then bow deeply. There's 3 women, one stirring a big pot and one chopping up veg.
I will do another incredibly impressive bow.
Roll a d20.
17.
Wow. What a bow.
That's pretty good.
They are amazed by the honor you've given them, and they return the bow.
I say in Utanese, hello, how are you all?
All 3 women blush and reply, they're well.
Oh.
And they're very impressed with your language. They clap and smile.
I'll say, I apologize that I don't know more, but I'm learning. Do you all understand whatever our common language is here? And I don't know if it has
The
a
common
name.
tongue.
It's just called common.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you all... Do you understand common?
They look at each other and shake their head.
Okay. I will...
I'll shove Volo into the room.
Dear ladies, and then he starts translating for you. Well, what is it you'd like to say, my boy?
Well, I'm going to get out a little scroll, and I'm going to try and draw a tiger.
Roll a d20 for me.
An 8. Looks more like a cat.
They look at it, and they're like, they kind of open a window, they roll up this small blind, and then point outside, and there's like a really quite large ginger cat licking its private parts with its foot in the air. And Damien like puts his hand in his head and then explains the situation.
Okay.
And they all immediately stop what they're doing and kind of like press their backs up against the wall, being like very nervous to talk about it any further. And then the old innkeeper man comes in and talks to Damien in quite like hushed tones.
Do I pick up on any of it?
Yeah, very brokenly. It's like, we can't talk about it. Follow me. And Damien turns and says, come, my boy, come.
All right.
As you follow, you come to this giant
I'll
oak
pick up
door.
my cat drawing. I'm not going to leave it.
One of the girls is reaching for it and then looks a bit sad when you take it.
Okay. No, I won't.
As you exit the kitchen, you go down like a flight of stairs into this basement. Except there's no door there. It's just suddenly like a bunch of cutlery shelves, like a little mini kitchen attached to the upper kitchen, and very much like very clear, given what Devlan's told you, this is all just a lie. This bit. He opens the door by pulling this like a lever on the wall, and this door swings open into this command room, right? This information room that Devlan had described. And as you enter it, he closes it behind and lights some torches to give the room a light. And you see the tunnel that leads to your quarters.
Oh, this is what Devlin was telling us about.
Damien
Have you told him that we know of this place?
No, I feel like we probably shouldn't do that.
Okay.
My good man, and they start talking again, and then basically everything that Devlan had told Damien and Damien had read up is confirmed, in that the tigers are operating out of all
Is he
the
not
cities.
confused that he looked down and all the plans are gone?
No. That's a very good point, actually. Let's roll. Damien's can do a sleight of hand himself.
sake.
Damien drops the scrolls on the floor.
Can I simultaneously trip and try and make it look like I knock things off the table?
Yeah, roll a charisma for me.
11 with a charisma of 10.
Yeah, you successfully distract him and you put the scrolls back.
Oh, sorry, let me put these back on the table.
Damien, wow, that was a close one, my boy. Quick thinking. He like pats you on the back as he helps you up. and they basically discuss and include you in the fact that there are these two twin brothers from the Sakura Isle. One is the Lord of Malden. They're ex-mercenaries from like a pretty prestigious but evil group that are killed willy-nilly. However, they're retired now, and using their finances, they have accepted a building contract with the eunuchs to build this unique prison for any prisoners of any political prisoners of war. And Malden is a sort of supply route. It has a small trade port where they bring in food or anything or sometimes even prisoners that they don't want the public eye to see. Malden is under the control, or was under the control of. And let me just get out the name generator. Give me 1 second.
Guan Yu.
No. Lubu.
Bulu.
Right, let me just give me 1 second. Hano Hiyashi. I'm gonna start writing this down as this goes along. Hano, what did I say?
Hano
Yeah.
Yashi.
Hano Hiyashi was the lord of Malden and the elder brother. However, he was a very naughty boy, and instead is now under house arrest. So his men have all been dispatched from Malden, and there are Borm soldiers there, ensuring that he doesn't leave now, so that his younger brother, Suno Hiyashi,
Is he a good singer?
Suno Hiyashi plays by the rules and continues to run the prison tip-top and never leaves the prison. So Suno Hiyashi you now know as the warden of the prison, and Hano Hiyashi is the supplier under house arrest.
Do we
You
know
also
Do we
why?
know-
Yeah, sorry, you first. Shaz.
Yeah. No. I think we were going to say the same thing, so you go.
Do we know why Hano Yashi is under house arrest? Like, what did
He had
do?
he had a falling out with the eunuchs, and effectively wanted to leave Yitan. However, his younger brother wanted to stay as warden, and so they effectively put him under house arrest, not wanting the prison's information to be leaked.
Gotcha.
So Hano lives a lonely life, wandering around his once beautiful, small little castle and land of Malden. Meanwhile, the Boers are using Malden to bring in prisoners and supplies by sea, hence why they've also taken Haishi, the port city, in order to keep the prison well maintained and fed. In that prison is Sun Lian, the general of the Tigers.
Okay, not much information to remember there then.
No, not at all.
That'll be good.
But the Tigers are very keen on breaking their commander and general out of the prison. However, the prison is an absolute nightmare. It is extremely fortified. The best way, or one of the approaches that they fought best, was to go by river. There's a large flowing river that heads towards it. However, that's also guarded.
Can we ask?
And-
Oh yes.
That's as far as they've got.
Can we ask Damien Volo to ask them what their opinion is on this sort of quarter of the Phoenix Guard leaving, and
Yes.
potentially, running off with that sister?
They have this heated discussion, and then he turns to you. Zhu Li is the twin brother of Zhu Shu, the general of the Phoenix. The two of them were the commanding officers. He says honorable things both about Zhu Shu and Zhu Li. Zhu Li decided that it was on his honor and his patronage that he must protect Zhao Mei, and so went north with her, with some of the men that were able or willing to make the journey. However, Zhu Shu queries and argues with his twin brother that Zhao Yan is the one that needs protecting as the emperor. And so the falling out began. So twin brothers have fallen out. Very sad.
So he's just as big. Great.
No, it's you're thinking of Lu Su, who's the big one, the bald guy. The Phoenix guy was very like almost slender and mopey looking and pale, but as you're aware, or probably have heard now that you've been here a while, is one of the best swordsmen in Yitan.
Oh, Zushu is.
Yes.
Best swordsman. Well, I'm sure we'll challenge him to a duel at some point. I'll just hope that Leland cuts his head off before anything can happen. That normally works out in this duel.
Chalk that up to a win.
Although technically I don't know that, so I don't say that. So, can we now ask... Sorry, everyone, feel free to step in. I'm sort of just taking the reins here. Can we ask whether or not the Tigers would be willing to help us sneak out of the city tonight so that we can potentially help them later on, but we just don't want to have the Boar's eyes on us, or any advice they could give?
The old man listens intently and then nods, and like leads you to the other part of the tunnel, which Devlan identified. This big oak door. He proceeds to pull out this key, unlocks it, and down this corridor he kind of leads the way, and it leads to up a small like dirt staircase into a storage room built into the giant walls that surround Haishi. So the walls themselves are almost like, they're not hollow because they're extremely thick and defensible either side, but inside the walls there's like a barracks, supplies, gunpowder storage, cannons and stuff like that. But you can follow the wall round, and he gestures and explains to Damien that if you keep going east of here, so left of the tunnel, you will eventually get to one of the towers that overlooks the plains and the rice paddies below.
Oh. And is it heavily guarded, this part?
This bit isn't, but the wall itself will be, yes.
Okay. And then I just wanted to ask whether or not he thinks it's worth, and this is just to the group as well, whether or not we think it's a good idea to potentially leave this place, visibly go back to our ship, and then sneak out from our ship so that everyone just assumes we're on our own property and they won't start investigating this building. Like you said, Rykar, that we just disappeared off the face of the earth and last known location was here. Better, last known location's our ship because they don't have jurisdiction on it.
I don't know that making our ship our last known location is better than letting it be known somewhere in the town.
But then we're just on our ship waiting to leave. It's a good excuse.
Except that if we're not there...
Well, it's a choice of where are we not. I'd rather not be on our ship than not be in a stranger's house that's conspiring against the rulers of the city.
No, I agree with that. What I mean is, if they think that we're on our ship and they haven't seen us for a very long time, the first thing they're going to do is try and get on board and investigate and see where we've gone. Whereas if we slip away somewhere in the town, like once they've seen us in the town, like sort of leave our last known location here, but like somewhere public.
Yeah, I'm fine with either. I thought I'd just run it by you.
So, should we go see Jane organise the distraction and then sneak back this way to then crop over the wall once everyone's distracted?
Yeah, maybe we could be somewhere like publicly in a bar or something on the way back, then sneak out of there so that we have some witnesses of our presence. Then sneak back to this ship. We can give Jane the information where the fireworks need to be, because now we know the place.
So rock up some potions.
Well, I'd have to go back to the ship for that.
Which we can do. Do our hosts know of any good restaurants we could use to then slip out the back of?
He suggests one that his family owns. So if you go to the port, there's a rowdy inn, or a rowdy pub equivalent, like a drinking hole, in which apparently your crew have made their home, if not on the ship.
Perfect.
Supposedly there is also where Jane wants to meet. and it's near the fireworks/gunpowder storage warehouse.
Does it have a name?
Yes, it's called the Sitting Frog.
I like that. Sitting Frog. That's nice. Does this man have a name who's helping us so much and knows everything about our plan? We should probably know who he is.
Yes. Give me 1 second. His name is Yuan Yu.
You rang who?
Yuan Yu.
Yuang who? Nice. Gracias, Yuan Yu.
He just nods, unaware of the Spanish.
That's fair enough. Okay, well we know what we want to do.
All right. So as you begin your journey to the Sitting Frog, can you all roll a perception for me?
Yep. Can Nubbins roll as well?
No.
Even with his night vision, even though it's day.
You're also well aware that Booty is like.
Hey, doesn't matter. I rolled a nat 20. I'm rolling
Okay.
good. This is like the first time I roll good in 7 months.
You are aware that you're being tailed. 2 men in long brown cloaks tail you. As far as you can tell, they're armed and armored, but perhaps medium armor and daggers. But they are tailing you and keeping a watchful eye on you.
I'll whisper that into the earpiece for everybody. What do we want to do? Should I try and shake them or
Maybe,
stick with the
I
plan for
don't
now?
know. You want them to know that we're heading back to the ship?
Can I do another perception check and scan to see if there's any public bathrooms?
Yeah.
9.
You see a bathhouse with like hot running steam, hot steamy in the air and running water leading to an in and out from it.
Potentially, I'm going to whisper this into the earpiece. I could make an erratic run over to the bathhouse, catching their attention. Then you guys slip off, they chase me, hopefully, and then I sneak away from the bathhouse. How's that sound?
I mean, we know they're following us. It's nice to know that we know that they're there. So as long as we keep an eye on them, and then if we need to shake them, at least we know when to shake them. We don't need to shake them right now,
Okay,
really.
that makes sense.
We're going we don't care that they're following us right now. We just need
I
them
love losing
not to follow us later.
Okay. I will make one slight unnecessary jerk just to see what they do, but then carry on completely normal.
They're seasoned men. They don't react.
Okay. Fine.
You make it to the Sitting Frog. It's this like very unique, and I use that word loosely, building because it looks like it's 3 buildings that have collapsed into one. There are drunken sailors, even though it's like 10, 11 a.m. There are drunken sailors out the front. This is very much like the dock district. You know, these are traders and sailors. And the fact that the chain's up means that this inn is probably working 24/7. Some of your crew are pissed out the front. They like wave at you as you come in and out.
Nice. Well, we go in and see if Jane's there.
Jane has her feet up on the table in the very back quadrant of the inn, and she's asleep with her hat over her face.
Can I do another perception check in the inn to see if there's anyone who doesn't look friendly?
No one looks friendly. They're all pretty angry-looking people and sailors
Maybe
that are pissed.
Anyone who might resemble a boar.
Roll a perception thing.
I know it's a friendly inn technically. 15 with a perception of 6, which isn't very good.
The 2 men following you do not enter the inn, but there are a table like towards the back opposite Jane, where there are 2 very dodgy looking people wearing very similar cloaks to the guys that are following you.
Good to know. Good to know. Right. I'll whisper that again into the earpiece and sort of use my other hand, like stroking my beard to kind of cover my mouth so they can't read my lips, just in case.
So you are aware that there are at least 4 people tailing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go up to Jane and we'll. Well, everyone knows, so we can just sort of use our hand to cover our mouths if possible. I'll give us guidance. All right.
Yep.
Let's wake her up if she's even asleep.
I poke her face.
What the so you're lucky I didn't shoot you. She uncocks the dog's tooth that was under her coat and reholsters it. Well, you made it on time, I'm guessing?
Yes,
She
just
quickly
before
swings
you
back to
carry
Mail.
on. It's just great to see you again. I want to give her a hug and try and whisper in her ear the information about the 2 spies in the...
Oh yes, I'm aware of them, don't worry.
Oh, good.
They've been trying to keep up with the rest of us. This is the 6th lot that have had to come in the last 18 hours. She leans and stretches, clicking her fingers, as she swings her coat off of her lap and onto her back, puts it back on. They're trying to match us drink for drink to make it look less obvious, but they're not doing too well. Hence the crew out front. We've been
That's
playing
funny.
a game with them.
I like that.
That's yeah.
But it's been quite boring. So, it's been very entertaining to do this. She laughs and then kind of salutes them with her drink and then goes back to drinking.
Giving a low profile. Fantastic. Well.
So what have you lot thought about my plan?
Well, we have a little bit more information. I'll make sure, obviously, I'm turned away from them. About a potential tunnel that can lead us to an area of the wall which will be slightly easier to reach, but is still guarded. Potentially, this firework plan of yours, you'll have to explain it to me again in a make it make sense to me, but it could
Start a big fire.
Okay, well, maybe we could do a little recon and show you where that fire might be best placed in order to get their attention, and we'll sneak out.
Yes, my idea was quite simple. Steal a bunch of fireworks, or she leans forwards, putting her hat in front of her mouth so they can't read her lips. You set the warehouse alight?
Why?
Well,
Other than big fire, what's
yeah,
in there that would?
a shit ton of fireworks. Big fire, great light show, massive distraction, fire spreads, everyone panics. You slip out the back while no one's looking.
But we need to scale a wall. We need something that's going to actively distract a guard on top of a wall. He probably, or they would
Well,
probably...
it's going to light up the sky. Maybe it'd be easier if I show you how many fireworks there are in there.
Well,
Is it a lot?
Oh, it's a lot.
Could we share with her the information that we have to do, like what we need to do in the next?
She
Part of our
nods and
plan.
listens as you explain it to her. Well, that's certainly a difficult situation you find yourself in. As much as I'd love to sell you all to Malden, the ship is impounded right now. She spits on the floor.
What do you know about? I don't know, the politics of the people of Malden.
Well, it seems to me that she leans in. What's going on right now with all the tailing and political prisoners is taking advantage of a young boy. But if I was you, I'd get the information to his sister as quick as possible. And so, if I can assist in any way, she does a mocking bow and then finishes her drink.
well,
We use the distraction to get you clear on the boat as well.
No, the chain will remain. Hence
Okay.
why none of the crew can be caught in this distraction. Once you've disappeared and the Boars are aware, obviously you'll have a head start. I'm sure they'll eventually let us go or push us out. Worst comes to worst, I have a plan, but best kept secrets and all that. She taps her nose.
How
I
close
I don't
is
think-
this?
You don't want to know, do you?
No.
There's a better for us.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Angel, could we use your second second person to blow up the place? But considering if you big sparky man explode, you set off fireworks.
He could technically, yes, sort of turn into lightning and set it off. So we wouldn't need. But he'd have to get in. So someone would have to open the door.
Very well. You ready? She
Do
stands
we
up.
know if this warehouse is close to the wall where we're trying to sneak away from?
It's on the other side of the wall that you have an entrance to.
Right. Okay. Well, so it's all lining up geographically. It makes sense to do this.
Yes. Everyone
Okay.
would look one way, you would leave the other.
Okay. Well, that's all I needed to know. So last thing then to decide is just how do we get there with these tails? Like, at what point
Well-
do we try and lose them?
Leave that to me. She stands up, grabs a man off the bar and punches him square in the jaw.
Oh.
A massive bar fight begins to break out. And then she screams, "Those two over there started it!" and pointed at the table. Everyone with these mixed dialects, broken English, traders all panic and begin to rush around fighting one another. She then tosses a gold coin towards the barkeep and he opens this like side exit and nods to you guys, revealing a tiger tattoo on his arm.
God, this is why you fit into our team. Very unexpected. And I will.
Time to leave.
I will take my exit.
Yeah,
I think
as
we all
sneaky as
do.
possible.
Let's go.
Is Bleaty coming with us or staying?
Bleaty's like dragging his feet as he tries to keep up.
We got Bleaty.
You quickly leave into like the back sides of these small buildings that are all piled on top of one another and side by side. Jane leads you rapidly left, right, up and down. You seem to make 3 lefts, then another right, up a small narrow staircase, which is basically a ladder of wood. And you're scaling this for a while up the side of this wall, and it tucks in to this small nook where the old ancient wall or first curtain wall around the city is somewhat damaged and been repaired, but with wood. And she pulls one of the planks aside and shimmies through. It's a bit of a tight fit. Her large breasts kind of get stuck a little bit, and she has to like force them through. Bleaty immediately gets stuck and has to wait outside, but the rest of you make it through.
We can't
in
just
fact,
leave
all-
Bleaty, can we?
All of you roll a d6.
Oh god.
D6.
D6,
Let me find a D6 quick.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Keep going.
Hang on, I'm just trying to get this D6 out of its bag.
D6, there we go. I rolled a 6.
I also rolled a 6.
All of you, bar Rykar, make it through with ease. Rykar gets stuck.
He's a big boy.
Can I pull Rykar?
Roll a strength.
Okay. Let's use a nice dice. 13. With a strength of 10.
So there's like a... And Rykar like slams into you, and you guys almost roll down the small muddy embankment on the other side of the wall.
Can I dodge
it's-
that?
Yeah, with ease.
Nice. Can I, with Bleedy, can I get out some of my remaining sweets and go, come here, you gotta get through if you want it?
He licks his lips, and you awaken something in him. He like stands back and almost does this like wind up sprint where his 2 back legs start rotating at like 360 degrees. Like they go, and they spin like a helicopter propeller, and he flies forward. All his fat seems to like move like liquid as he tunnels like a. I don't know if you've ever seen snakes in water. He like buries himself through the wall.
Sounds like a good
and,
movie.
and then pops out onto to your side as he inhales the sweet.
Good boy.
He's just chewing on this maple sweet.
How does Bleaty get through easier than me?
Motivation and belief.
You saying I'm unmotivated?
I'm just saying you don't have the proper carrot at the end of the stick just yet.
Okay.
I'm going to toss Rykar a sweet.
And just let it hit me.
Well, I'll pick it up for evidence's sake.
As you throw the sweet at Rykar, and it's a maple sweet, so it just sticks to Rykar's cheek.
Nice.
Rykar, you feel this
is it in his
wet,
beard hair or on his face?
you feel this wet snake, and you look down slightly, and Bleaty's tongue is almost 3 feet long, and it snakes around the sweet, and it curls around it perfectly, pries it off your skin, and then he inhales it.
I maintain perfect eye contact with Angel while this happens. Just staring him in the eyes.
I actively look anywhere else. In all different directions.
What were we doing? Where are we going
We should
again?
probably carry on with this escape.
Yeah, we probably should.
Follow me. She leads you down into this warehouse. There's an old barracks that's somewhat being used and somewhat not. A statue of a tiger that's been beheaded, and this mock boar head has been placed on the front. And into this warehouse, there are all these old cannons, so old equipment that's not being used anymore. But this is where the fireworks are stored for celebrations. It's been locked away because the boars don't give a shit about parties.
Boring. All right.
Jane turns around and goes.
Nice. I wasn't expecting a positive reaction to that one. Okay, so do we see any fireworks? Is this the warehouse?
Oh yes, there are boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and rows and rows of all these very unique, some very old, some slightly damp, but some in perfect mint condition. Of these boxes, the whole building smells of gunpowder, and it's magnificent. Some are very some are green, yellow, red, all these very unique colors, patterns. One catches your eye, Devlan. There's this firework that is the size of you, and it's this big red dragon.
I call dibs on the big one.
I'll hand him a little one and say, "Here you go."
It's a sparkler.
Big for you.
Oh.
No.
No, I'm kidding. You go for it.
All these massive amounts of fireworks. Roll a perception, all of you, for me.
16.
16.
14.
12.
12? Oh, okay. There is a Vonheim chest in the corner.
Make my way over to it.
It's a small crate, typical oak wood, but it has the Vonheim V on it.
Can I
Looks like it's been opened. Look like it's been disturbed.
No, it's sealed.
use my try to sense with our mark if there's any chaos?
Yeah, roll a d6.
That's this dice. That is a 4.
There is no chaos magic radiating from it, no. Oh, sorry, I'm playing the wrong song this entire time.
I don't sense chaos, so should be fine.
I mean, do we really want to know what's in that? Maybe it's more trouble than it's worth.
Jane walks
No.
over and looks at it. Oh, the Vonheim symbol. Like at the warehouse that we occupy now. Back in Stormwind. Although there's no crazed man here this time.
I have a
That we know
vague
of.
memory of crazy.
Let's have a look inside.
As
There's a
you
lot.
open it,
Can
there
I
are
check
these...
for traps first?
Yes, there are no traps, don't worry.
Okay.
As you open it, there are these unique-looking weapons. So they're slightly broken because of some wear and tear and travel, but there are 4 of these rifles and 2 pistols. Jane whistles at them. They are somewhat remnant to the weapons that Alexandra von Heim's guards were wielding Angel. However, you notice that there are these like sort of like not a vestige, like a chamber for a crystal, a nubbins-sized crystal.
That is very interesting. Nubbins, do you still have that little blue gem you own?
No.
Okay, now the thing is, we held it together earlier when we tried to shoot it at that other ship. I'm not mad at you if you've stolen it from Goa, because I've actively seen you with it.
Oh, sorry, Master. He pulls it out of his cloak.
But well done for trying to lie. You're getting a little bit better.
Thanks, Master. I've been reading my books.
And I'll take the gem. Shall we put it in with everybody?
Not maybe right now in the warehouse full of gunpowder.
Jane looks at you. Put it in right now, I dare you.
She does dare me.
She squeezes Devlan's shoulder and like kind of stands behind him.
Yeah, it's going to protect your lower half. I'm going to pick up the gun and I'm going to point it away from the fireworks.
Yeah.
And I'll put the gem in.
As you put the gem in, the pistol hums slightly. It's very similar to Cassandra's revolver. It's a triple shot revolver. So clearly, her work with the Von Heims, they've proceeded with it and gone further. As you were aware from your conversation with the Von Heims, they were using the like dregs of the Illyrium mining from the Golden Sands, and then combining it with Yeatonese powder to try and make these arcane blue crystals. Right, that's the power. They were using it from like 3 different countries' minerals to create these blue crystals. Back in their small island. As you slot the crystal in, the gun kind of like hums into life and it spitters and spatters and some sparks come out, and then nothing happens.
Well, maybe we should save these for a rainy day.
Yeah, should we pick up the guns and...
Yeah. I'm gonna can I try and take the gem out of it?
Yes, the gem pops back out and the gun kind of almost hums as it seems to grow cold in your hand.
Okay. Well, we don't need an active weapon we don't quite understand just yet, but it's good to have something that works. Are we able to carry all of these, or do we need to just leave some?
Split between us?
Between you, yeah, you can. Jane grabs the other pistol and like tucks it into her belt. She tosses one of the rifles to Devlan, 2 to Rykar, and then 1 to Lulan.
How many rifles were there? I thought it was 2 rifles,
4.
2 pistols.
4 rifles, 2 pistols.
Oh. Fair enough.
We need more of these crystals.
Mm.
Alright, I'm going to give the crystal back to Nubbins.
His eyes light up as he slots it back into a little pouch under his cloak.
Okay. I'm tempted to give Nubbins a pistol, but I think it's probably like the same size as him.
It is the same size as him, yeah.
Okay, well, not yet then. Okay. Awesome. Well done. We found some...
As you turn
some
around,
loot.
Jane's looking down the barrel of her pistol, and she like pulls the trigger. Nothing happens about the blue crystal, and then she looks up and kind of like laughs and puts it away again.
I didn't think our company was that painful.
Well, not all of yours. She like curls Devlan's hair slightly.
Right. Let's
Wow.
let's have a look at
So yeah,
our way
there are
out
all,
of here.
there are all these fireworks. The only way out is the way you came in.
Can I stash some fireworks into my loot for later?
You don't have a bag of holding.
I can't
unless
just.
I gave you
I can't just. No, I don't have one.
in which case, then you can carry like a certain amount. Let's say you can carry a D6 worth. So you can carry 6 individual things.
Okay, here we go. What, fireworks or things?
Things.
Okay, well that's going to drastically change my entire inventory.
No. I mean, right now you can take 6 fireworks with you,
Oh,
or,
okay,
or
that's
6 boxes of
4.
little things.
I can take 4. I'll take 4 fireworks.
Yeah. What colours and size do you want?
I'll take 4 medium fireworks: green, red, blue, and yellow.
Nice.
Can I
Everyone
take?
else?
Okay, yeah. Roll d6, yeah.
No, I just meant you can carry 6 things.
Oh,
But
okay.
you're carrying a rifle, so you can only carry 5.
Okay. Can I grab small fireworks? Like little. Actually, no. I want to grab like 2 sort of bitter ones, like the ones that like spark on the floor, like pop, 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 pop.
Oh yeah, what are they called? Pinwheels or whatever they are.
Yeah, I want to grab 2 of those. They usually just come in white. They don't have colors.
Yep.
And then I will grab a. I'll just grab 2 medium ones. Yeah. 1 red, 1 blue.
Yep.
Seeing as I've got space, can I take also a sparkler?
Yeah, sure.
That'd be fun. And I'll take 2, 1 for Nubbins. 2 sparklers. So I
He's
6.
got his eyes on something else, but we'll come to that in a minute.
Okay.
Riker?
I'd like to take 2 really chunky short ones.
Yep.
Ones that are closest resembling the size of barrels. I'd like to take 1 of each and put it under my arm.
That's what she
Nice.
said.
Devlin?
I just want the big one.
So Nubbins is also pointing to that.
I want that one, Master.
Well, Devlin did say he wanted it first, so you have to ask him.
He looks up at Devlin.
Why don't we take it together, Devlin?
Oh no, I think you should have it. I'd like to see you take that one.
He goes to lift it, it fails, and it lands on him, crushing him.
Help me!
Oh.
Okay, I left it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't carry it.
Okay, shall I take it?
Oh, thank you, Devlin.
He like pats you on the face. With his little
Maybe you
webbed
should
hand.
take a small.
You're a good
small-
lad there, lad.
Small firework.
You'll be a full-fledged champion any day. Just like me.
Well, how about
what did you
we
say,
get
Lula?
something else, Nubbin?
Just gonna say maybe you should take a very small one like I have as well.
Well, he's got a sparkler. Nubbins, I've got you a sparkler, so you can play with that later.
Oh, thank you, Master.
He like curls up in your arms as you pick him up.
I'm going to put him in my pocket for now.
Jane turns to you and she's like, "I thought we were setting this whole building alight."
Yeah, should we organise the wicks? Like a little trail of, C4 sort of thing. Not C4.
Or
but,
I've just had a genius idea. You guys need to be on the other wall when the explosion happens, right? So that everyone gets distracted by the giant catastrophic fireworks show. What about if you set your fireworks that you're carrying, or unless you want to keep those, my apologies if I'm reading this room wrong, but you set them to fire into this area, so it looks like just a little celebration gone wrong. Or you know what, just blow it up. Actually,
I don't think we've got the skill to aim these things.
She looks at you all, and you all look at her. She looks at you all, you all look at her. She looks down at Devlan, then looks at Nubbins, then looks at Lulan, Angel, Riker. Yes, true. Okay, fine. Let's just what were you saying, Lulan? Preparing the wicks.
So just attaching some of because they have to have extensions, especially if they're the bigger fireworks, because you can't be close to them. It needs a bit of a time so you get to run away. So let's kind of tie some of them together and lead the thing out and then light it and run.
Here, she unveils like this large string, this long fuse. It might lead us all the way back down to the pub. Look at the size of this thing.
Angel, are you able to leave your clone with this so we have someone monitoring it?
Zoop. I'll create my hologram and he will say, "Of course."
Oh, let's get to work and get this done.
That's so freaky. Which one of you's real?
We're gonna step. Can we do a bit of like, you know, when you move the cup and ball around?
Yeah,
to see
yeah,
if I can try and.
You just clap and you swap places repeatedly.
Yeah. And then we'll
No
both
one
say.
touched you though.
I'm
No one
real.
touched the clone.
And we'll both simultaneously say, I have a name.
Right, let's set it up. Ignore it.
You go about moving like the largest fireworks you can into the center of the room, and then not light, but you tie their fuses together and attach it to the long spare fuse that reels all the way down back to the gap in the wall.
Do we know what time it is?
It's about like midday, 12 p.m. at this point.
So we got a long
Yeah, we
time
need to
to
wait a while.
You can
Like, how
set
long
your
does your
clock.
clone last, Angel?
I've never really tested how long it can just exist. Maybe I'll practice that now.
Kill me! It's screaming.
Is there a time limit that we know of?
There probably would be, but you could also set it off during the day.
Oh, the fireworks.
But we also
yeah.
want to sneak out in the cover of night.
Yeah,
That's true.
I think night
True.
would be better.
Yeah.
We could
Yes.
go about our day looking like we're out doing stuff, and then when it comes to night,
We
sneak
have
back
actively,
into the.
We've actively lost them though. I feel like re-finding them and re-losing them is a whole bunch of potential extra steps that could go wrong. Like maybe we could beeline it closer to our wall. Or just wait a few hours, wait for it to get dark, and then head over.
What?
to
Wait here a bit till sundown, and then start moving. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. We're actively not found right now, so it's a good place to hide.
All right.
All right, I'm willing to wait. How about everyone else?
Jane shrugs.
I think waiting is the right thing to do. Just need a good way of triggering this.
Right, well then I guess since I can return willy-nilly, I'll leave the fuse back down. Leave you guys here to wait around till nightfall.
Can we
Any
use this time to? Can we see our target from here, the wall?
Yes. If you leave here and then scale the curtain wall next to you, you can, yeah.
Is it? Are we able to like watch the guards and see what they do? In like
There's hardly any. Oh, you wouldn't be able to see the guards from
here.
here on that side of the wall. No,
Fine.
it's too far. City is very big.
Okay. So, here's just a question to you, Alex, because you've got the world in your brain here. Does it make sense for us to wait here and then set off and go, or should we have someone?
It depends. It depends if you want to re-enter the inn and pretend that you were just in a fight, and then wander around town for a bit, and then detonate using your clone, or if you want to set it off here and then sprint across town at night.
Would we be able to make that sprint, given how much fireworks are here?
There's enough fireworks here that it will then last and set a lot of fires.
Okay, so it'll probably be going bang for like a good 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, you'll also definitely be blowing up this warehouse and all the buildings around it, yeah.
Okay.
Do we know if there's people in the buildings?
No, this is like a storage area that like is the outer wall that overlooks what would have been like a small dock at the time, but obviously now the dock has been militarized. This part, they've not even repaired it with stone, they repaired it with wood.
So this sort of whole area isn't really guarded that much. Could we potentially like find a spot further away from here, closer to the wall, so that when the time comes we can just get to where we need to be quicker, rather than do a mad sprint?
Also, what's the distance between you and your clone? Because your clone can stay and detonate. We could be further away.
Or we could put a 5-minute charge on the like lines, right? The ignition wicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could do both.
Yeah.
So there's a 5-minute charge, and then there is 15 minutes worth of explosions.
Yeah, we'll do the charge, and then because we don't know for sure if the lightning is going to actually set anything off. So, in a worst case scenario, if it looks like it goes out, the clone can even Like, we don't have to just go. Imagine here's a better idea, right? The clone isn't actually there to detonate anything. The clone is there to just come back to me with the information that something's gone wrong.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
And then we'll just go and stash ourselves closer to the wall and hide for when the time comes.
So in that case, you need to wait here until nightfall, set it off, or set the 5 minutes off, and then sprint across town. You have 20 minutes at that point to escape.
Okay, but
Okay.
we can't get some of that journey done now and hide closer to our destination. But we can.
No, someone needs to be
I mean,
here for the
some of
views.
us could.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
the slower ones.
Yeah, so you.
Bleaty,
and
you
Devlin.
like bars.
Me?
No,
Okay.
Rykar.
You said you. That was the last one.
No, sorry, I meant
I am
Rykar. Rykar and
unfortunately
Devlan.
the most distinct. Devlin and I are the most distinct people here. Even Lulan, you're less distinct given how tall some of these locals are. We cannot.
Yeah,
It's
you-
difficult for us to artificially increase our height. Devlin could go on my shoulder.
Jane takes her trench coat off and passes it to Devlan.
Get on my shoulders, lad.
I just want to register that I think this is a terrible idea.
I also
As
think
it-
it's a terrible
As he
idea. I don't
climbs up
want
onto
to do it.
Rykar's shoulders.
And puts the trench coat on.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, this is.
I hate this. I hate this.
So there will be dexterity rolls to keep you guys in sync from swaying, but we'll say that
No, we're not doing it, Alex.
Devlan is now too late.
Gosh, I don't strength.
So
Yeah.
now, you look. You're two halflings in a trench coat. Total power. Bleaty's immediately convinced you're someone else and starts like growling.
Easy.
Oh no, BT, it's me.
Did that sheep just growl?
Bleaty, don't-
Jane turns and say Angel.
He's one of the hardest people to convince.
Nubbins is like,
Oh, you look like a different person.
It's working.
I guess. Does anyone want to
you
come
guys
with us?
go. Me and Angel will.
Right, where should we meet you? We don't have to go all the way. We can go a decent way.
Well, how about we all go together, put where you're going to go, and then we go back, so that we definitely know where you are. Because we haven't actually committed a crime yet, so if worst case scenario someone finds us, we're just walking around.
I don't know. I'll leave that up to you. But from my point of view, I feel like we should get to the passageway that we found controlled by the tigers.
Yeah, I think let's all go, make sure we know our way there, and then me and Lulan can go back, or just me.
Okay.
well, so what could happen is effectively, Devlan / Rykar, like you want to split up your tails as well, really. Those two in a trench coat go walk around the town. Angel, you send your clone to walk around the town, and then Lulan goes to walk around the town. And Angel, you remain in physical with the flint and steel, because you can effectively throw your Tanto and start like rapidly teleporting across the city.
Yeah, is there like a real ownership that we need to be all seen around the town and then we start running off? Because I thought we've already lost them.
Yeah, but they'll be looking and searching now, won't they?
I guess.
But we're a completely different person.
Exactly. You're in camouflage.
I'd be hesitant to just send my hologram walking around town in case.
Yeah.
Do we have to do it in Jane's trench coat? Because I feel like the trench coat is not in keeping with traditional clothing or local clothing.
There's a lot of traders around the docks and stuff, so you stay
Okay,
around the poorer
okay.
districts.
Okay,
Okay, well then, in which case the small folk set off into town.
let's do it.
Jane returns to wishes you well, and then returns down to the docks to keep an eye on the tales you had as you and Lulan make small talk.
Just checking one final time. You genuinely think it's a good idea you go wandering around in town on each other's shoulders in a big coat? Like for
With
me,
the intention of closing the distance that we will have to cover later.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine. You're not walking around.
We're not just
purposely trying to
randomly
get tail.
like going to go shopping.
Okay,
no.
good. Just checking. I'm happy enough with this plan. Then.
As you two, or one, I should say, disembark, Jane assists you climbing down.
Lulan could probably go with him, and then I could mark a stone and just give it to you guys, and I'll just teleport to the stone. And then I'll be right with you.
Yeah, you could do that. That's a really good way of closing massive distance.
And then Lulan just doesn't.
He doesn't shake any tails that we're getting.
Oh, Lulan hated that.
Lulan has a heart attack.
What a
Drop
sudden
dead.
twist.
right there then.
It was such a good plan.
Lulan still has the potion of disguise, right?
Yeah, but we can save that. We need that.
Okay. So
I thought she gave it to the Emperor.
Oh, she did. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or
That's
did you
true.
not want it?
I think
he said.
I think he said yes.
Can't remember.
Just that?
Hold on. Sorry. My laptop is doing its little crazy fucking awful stuff. So I'm trying to connect to the Wi-Fi. I'm using my phone at the moment. Hold on.
We'll just put like a towel on her head or something. Well, how about Jane goes and buys us some disguises? They'd probably tell her back, wouldn't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think while Chess is having an issue, how about we just go ahead with the original plan that Lulan goes with the boys, and I will wait, and I'll mark a stone.
All right, you mark one of the stones in. Devlan seems to have like a pocket full of them. So.
Oh, Devlin, this is very helpful. I know I can trust you with one of my stones.
Wait, which stone have you marked?
I will actively hand him a specific stone that I have marked.
Can I give that stone to Rykar for safekeeping?
You may.
I don't want to get it mixed up with my other stones.
Roll a dexterity to pass it down to him.
I am right here. I could just mark another stone if I.
Nat 20, baby!
You successfully drop it from the crotch area of the trench coat. A hand pops out and grabs the stone, and then puts it away.
That's a neat trick.
Right.
Oh.
The
Glad I
boys...
used that Nat 20 for something good.
Such as handing a pebble. That's it. That's used up. As you disembark and leave Angel in the warehouse, Lulan accompanies you, and the trenchcoat duo enter town. Jane advises you that you should split up as best you can, in order to draw attention away from one another. So Lulan, you now need to sneak around town to get back to the inn that you're staying, and get to the tunnel.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the halfling duo have to as well.
Good luck.
Devlan, you're gonna need to direct me, bud.
We'll start with Lulan. Lulan, your day is spent largely trying to cover up every every inch of your skin so that you're less apparent. You put your hood up, you've got your cloak sealed, and you're moving quickly with crowds, trying your best to avoid any attention being drawn to you. You make it halfway across the city in short time, but then run into some slight. Oh, someone's driving a plane somewhere. You run into.
Sorry, it's the plane.
Yes. Are you driving it?
No, it's just going over the house.
You run into some slight issue where you see a boar, 15 boar soldiers marching to white hooded tiger soldiers to their death.
Oh.
That's mean.
Oh
You
no.
can take him, Lulan.
Oh no. Can I convey my dilemma to the group?
Is she close
Guy.
enough that we can hear?
Through the earrings.
Guys, there's 15 boars and 2 tigers being led to the death. What should I do?
You can't interfere in this, Lulan.
Okay.
They march past you. As you keep going, you see like children playing with like a hoop and stick. They're having a great time, and one kid falls over and bruises their knee and starts crying in front of you.
Guys, do I help the children or do I just keep going?
What's happened to the child?
What have you done to the child?
He was playing and he hurt his knee.
Why did you hurt the child?
I didn't hurt the child.
Lewin, the child, he scraped his knee. Stay on target.
Oh, okay.
Don't cry too much, your makeup's gonna run.
As you keep going, hold on a minute.
Sorry, it's not the plane coming over.
I forgot you live at Heathrow on Terminal 3. As you keep going, you bump into this woman, heavily pregnant, and she's breathing and leaning on a fence as their water breaks.
Ah, guys.
Yeah, Lewin, I've had some second thoughts about those prisoners. Are they still helpful?
Guys, do I help her?
Help who?
Of who?
There's a pregnant woman. Her water just burst.
Yeah, is she near local facilities? Is anyone else around?
The street's completely empty, bar Lulan and this one woman.
Oh.
You can take her to someone else.
No, don't get. Point her in the right direction.
Do I know the right direction?
No, you do not.
She'll be fine, Lulan. A mother's love for their child is one of the most powerful motivators in the world. I'm sure she'll find a way.
I wouldn't know.
Would you know, Angel?
I'm losing connection.
Lulan, do you want to continue?
Yes.
Heartless.
You eventually make it back to the inn. You're
Oh.
exhausted and sweating. You enter like the onsen area where like the hot spring is, and suddenly your two tails appear with blades drawn.
Fuck's sake.
They say something at you, but you're not sure what it is. One of them like very clearly makes a threat as he drags the blade across his throat, obviously not touching his throat, and then he rushes at you.
I will tell in the earpiece that my tail's caught me anyway, and then
He rushes at you and slams into you, pushing you into the hot spring.
can I grab him as he pushes me, like grab onto him, and then can I do drain on him?
Yes. So as you're falling into the water,
Or
you start
transfusion.
you start trying to drain his blood as he's going to swing at you with his blade. Armor save.
Oh god. It's what is it for an armor save? D12.
And you want 6 or below.
Is that a D12? Hold on. That's D4, D6, D12. Okay. I got a 7.
So he drags the blade across you, and you take 1 wound.
Okay.
The second guy goes to jump in the water, and both of them start to try drown you in the hot spring.
Did I
Roll a
drain-
strength.
Okay, did I drain the guy or not? Or
You
was
did
it...
drain the first guy, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Exactly,
Let me
so
just add the tokens.
It'd be a short
So-
episode if Lulan drowns.
One of them holds one of your arms, the other one holds the other, and they begin to push you under the water, trying to drown you quietly.
Cool. Being that I'm
What?
not. I'm. Well, that guy took 2 wounds anyway. I'm then going to. Ooh. Can I use blood spear on both of them?
Right now, you can't move your hands. They've grappled you and are pushing your head underwater.
All right, well then I'll strength them.
Roll a strength with disadvantage.
19.
Oh well.
10.
What's your strength?
10.
You manage to pull up and grab a breath of fresh air. One of them immediately slams his his palm into your head and pushes you back under the water. Roll a Constitution, so your current health.
12. My constitution is 13.
You pass. Oh no, you don't. Sorry. You take 1 damage from drowning.
Huh? How do I not pass that?
Oh wait, you rolled a 12. Sorry, did you roll a 12 or your health is 12?
I rolled a 12. My health is 13.
Oh, then you pass. Is that after you took a wound?
Well, if I took a wound, then it's 12 versus 12.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you just about pass. And you did take a wound.
Cool.
Yeah, they continue drowning you. Suddenly, there's like a thump, and one of them fall on you. As you come back up for air and take a deep breath, one of the washerwomen had hit one of the guards over the head with a bucket. The other one turns on her and like grabs her foot and pulls her down into the water, and he's just about to press his dagger up to her throat.
Can I grab him and shove a dagger at his throat?
In it or at it?
Well, in his throat.
Yep. Roll a dex for me.
Lovely. 11 dex of 12.
You grab him by the scruff of his like knotted hair and jam your dagger straight through the back of his throat and out to the other side. The woman like screams, but she covers her mouth to mute the scream as blood sprays across her face. The guy who was slightly concussed stands up and rushes at you with his dagger.
Then
you can dodge or try and counter.
Well, I'm gonna counter.
Roll a strength for me.
That is a nat 1.
He stabs you straight in a weak spot of your armor, and you take 2 wounds.
Okay, great.
The two of you are now grappled again, and you're both like submerged under the water as you kind of wrap around each other. You're able to hold the dagger and grab at his wrist, but he's grabbed your dagger and your wrist as the two of you kind of swirl around in the water. Roll a strength against me. Oh fuck! Oh, never mind.
20.
You snap his wrist, and he drops the dagger as it falls from your side and tinks along the bottom of the.
Can I shove him under the water?
Yep. Roll a strength to keep him pinned. Let's see if he can counter it. Wow, this guy sucks.
That was a 16.
Yeah, bubbles start to keep going up. Roll another strength.
Oh god. Another 16.
He pushes his head up just enough to catch a breath when the girl comes and helps you push him back under. Roll another strength.
Oh god. 19.
The bubbles slowly disappear as he floats to the surface, dead.
Oh,
and obviously it was boiling water as well. So
yeah, sure.
the woman starts like whisper yelling at you and pointing to the bodies, and then pointing to like the back gardens.
Can I try and grab both bodies and drag them?
Every time you exert yourself, like a bit of blood sprays from your side, but you manage to, with her help, pull the waterlogged bodies out of the pool. She rushes into the house, and the innkeeper comes out, the Yuan Shu, or whatever I called him. He comes out and he's like panicked and rushes over and starts trying to scrub the blood from the side. And he grabs the dagger from one of the dead guys, and then rushes over and helps you and the girl drag the bodies to the back. Where there's like a.
Can I grab the dagger off of him, and then can I use blood whatever, where I suck the blood off the floor. Drain.
From
yeah,
I
Lulan
think-
channels her palms on the floor, sucking the blood.
Yeah, you drain it from the water in the hot spring and from the side, and they both look at you confused but thankful. You
Cool.
move the bodies to the back of the house, and he like opens up this compost bin and helps you shuffle the bodies in there, and then like drags you down to the basement and effectively asks you to. Well, Damien would be there. Damien's like, "My God, Lula, what's happened?"
I didn't get to help people. I stayed on track for the mission, and I got like attacked anyway. So now I feel really shit. But
Oh
these,
my God,
this
it's almost
lovely lady helped me.
Congratulations! I mean, I don't know what to say. You're injured, my dear. Quickly, whip that armor off and let me stitch you before you bleed further.
Okay.
Meanwhile, on the other side of town,
Oh no.
Rykar and Devlan under a trench coat finally get to town for what seems to be like 2 hours of whisper walking, or whispering into each other the directions in which to walk. Devlan, roll a perception for me.
You don't want me to roll one?
You can't see anything.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, yeah, you didn't see anything. Town is hustling and bustling, and you're holding on for dear life, balancing as best you can as you take like 3 steps forward, then stand straight, and then 3 steps forward, and then stand straight.
Have I got my spear, or are we not allowed weapons here?
You haven't got your spear on, purely because it would be very obvious that you're carrying weapons, but you've got like a knife.
Are you sure you don't want it to be Devlan on the bottom? No, sorry.
There is no universe where that works.
No. Like, this is already going fantastically. That would go only yeah, just a little bit better.
A child runs directly into you and then kind of like looks up at you and then points to this like ball on the floor. And then points. Yeah, that's exactly how I imagine it. He points to this ball on the floor and then points to another identical ball that's kind of stuck on this bit of slanted roof of his house. And he's gesturing for you to reach it for him.
Oh, you want us to get the ball from the top of the house over on my right? I'll just head over in that direction.
I turn.
Roll a strength, Riker.
Natural 20.
You turn with grace and skill as you stride towards. Devlan, roll a dexterity to see how delayed your like shoulders are.
Oh.
I rolled 2.
You rolled a 2. So as Rykar spins and moves, your like shoulders lag massively as you almost do a perfect bend to like an L shape, and then you snap up. And the boy's like really confused. And now roll a dex to reach for the ball.
Ooh, 19.
You successfully grab the ball. The boy thanks you and runs off. You continue on your way towards the inn. You want roll a perception for me?
Oh, fuck off. It's a 1.
You're aware of nothing.
Best scout.
Because of this,
However,
So good.
you walk into this old lady who's like pulling this cart, and she asks you very kindly, or she in broken common tongue, she asks you if you can help pull her cart towards her house at the end of the street.
I don't know if I can help you do that. Probably.
Oh, thank you, dearie. She passes you like it's one of those 2-wheeled like oxen carts, and she passes you the handle.
Can
what are we doing?
What?
Can I, like, dummy attaching myself to it, and then pass the hands over to Rykar.
So wait,
The trench coat.
wait, what? How have you done this? So you put it around your waist, which is Rykar's face, or you're holding it with your hands, Devlan?
So I've made it look like I've tied myself to it at the hip.
Yes,
But,
but it's actually
but I'm
around
not tied.
Rykar's
It's actually,
neck.
no, it's actually Rykar's hands holding it.
Oh, okay. So she looks at the coat confused as to why your, like, I guess hips look like they're gripping this string through this fabric. But she shrugs it off.
I just give her a thumbs up.
What, through the coat as well, Rykar? Rykar, roll a strength as you pull
I
out.
rolled another natural 20.
Completely fine. She's completely not suspicious and thanks you. She gives you like a flower, Devlan.
No, we are absolutely killing this, Rykar. Everybody's doing their jobs just tip top.
What? My name's Margaret.
Have
she
a lovely day!
Okay, now roll a strength to make sure you're walking in the right direction with a dex, Devlan, to see how laggy your shoulders are.
12 on the strength.
Nice.
18 on the dex.
Nice, perfect. You guys are moving like a well-oiled machine. Devlan, roll another perception for me.
I think we're getting the hang of this.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. There are... Eventually, it's just too obvious to miss, but you are now being tailed by 3 suspicious and sus-looking boar soldiers in their brown cloaks. They're not sure who you are, because the Devlan they remember was half the size, but they're very suspicious of you, and so they're following you. Roll a perception again for me.
An 8. My perception's 13.
There are 3 paths in which you can take to lose them, or at least lose 2 of them. There is this building in which steam is coming out of. There is this building that people come and go quite a lot. And there is the market district, which is absolutely shoulder to shoulder packed full of people.
I think our best bet's the market district. We're a really tall person in a trench coat, but all we have to do is step out of the trench coat, and we're 2 very small people that can very easily hide.
Do we know where we're going after that?
The market is away from the inn, I will say. So you'll have another instance to try and get there.
It's your call, brother. You direct me.
What were the other 2? There was a bathhouse and...
Well, there was a steam room and a building with people coming and going.
I like the look of the steam room. How do you feel about that, Rykar?
What room? You're gonna just... Sounds great. Just go.
Okay.
As you enter...
Oh, yeah.
As you enter the steam room, only one of the followers follow you, and there's like there's 2 rooms you can go in: the steam room where there's a bunch of like naked men steaming, or the bathroom, which leads on to like the gardens and relaxing area outside.
How quickly can we take this guy out?
I mean,
An old fat man shuffles past you and like looks you up and down and points at the changing room.
I think we should head towards the changing room.
As you get there, the guard following you is kind of like confused if it's like even you or if it's 2 people in a coat. But seeing that you've like spot him, he quickly opens up. He goes to like a urinal or a cubicle to piss, and he's kind of like undoes his buckle and starts pissing in the urinal.
Is he in an actual urinal? Is it a cubicle or?
It's like a trough, and he's pissing into it, but it's got like walls, like miniature walls to separate the trough. He eyes you up, wondering why you're in the bathroom area if you're not going to the toilet. There is a large cup of water where the naked guy that walked past. He's
That's
left
a
it there.
That's a trap. Right there.
That's a trap. Are the walls solid?
Yes. They're all tiled or mosaic tiled.
What's the floor?
Mosaic tile.
All right. I want us to walk behind him while he's at the urinal,
I do this.
and I want Rykar to brace because as we pass him, I'm gonna smash the back of his head as hard as I can so that he smashes his face on the wall above the urinal.
Jesus Christ! Could have just pissed.
No,
Could've-
that was
All
a trap.
Roll a strength, both of you.
12.
6 with a strength of 14, so just.
You smash his face into the wall and you knock him out. He falls face first into his piss.
Should we leave?
Seems like as good a time as ever.
Yeah.
As you leave, the other two are waiting outside. So you quickly go into the other building, which it turns out is a doctor's clinic.
Mm.
Hmm.
The market was feeling the better option here, wasn't it?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Hello. I speak common tongue. You must be a sailor.
Yes.
Oh, you are looking a little out of sorts, friend. Come in. The doctor welcomes you in as one of the other guards follows you and sits in the waiting room.
Ask him if there's another way out.
What?
I said, is there another way out of here?
Oh, why?
Because
Hello?
I think I'm being followed, and I'm a little nervous about it.
Oh, well, I'm sure you're not being followed. How long have you been having these anxiety superstitions? He starts writing on a notepad.
About as long as I've been in Yitan.
Oh, well, yes. Well, welcome. How long are you visiting for?
Oh, not too much longer. I
Would you
hope,
like to take a
but-
seat? You're standing near my desk.
No, that's okay. I feel better standing up.
Right. Well, let me just put this stethoscope on your chest here. Yes. Oh, good heartbeat. Good heartbeat. Now, tell me, how old are you? And I believe you are a Anonsol. Yes, from Anonsol.
Yes,
Oh.
just a regular human man from Anonsol.
Oh, yes.
Regular
Human man. Yes. Okay. What's your name? Sorry.
Da.
Well,
David.
Vid. Is Vid your family name?
Yes, let's go with that.
All right. Well, welcome to Yitan. First and foremost, it's excellent to have you. My apologies. You've had anxiety. The food and cultural adjustments may take a while. Now, I'm just going to take your temperature. If you would like to say Excellent. Now, you've been having these visions. Oh, you're a little bit warm. It might be the coat, I guess. Now, how long have you been having these anxiety-induced nightmares?
Well, I've been in Yitan for a couple of weeks now, and ever since I arrived, it's just not felt right, you know.
Well, you can take this herb here, mix it in with some hot water, nice cup of tea at night, and you'll sleep just right.
This smells kind of familiar. What is it?
Oh well, it's a sleep weed we have. It's called goat's weed.
Ah. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, well, of course. Well, welcome to Yitan, and I hope that your stay here is less anxiety-inducing.
Me too.
He-
Do
he
you
op-
mind if I go out the back?
Well, I've just had my window here.
All right, that'll do.
Will it?
Yep.
Sorry?
Yep, that's gonna do.
Will it what? Who said that?
And then
He
we're
watches
gonna
you go
walk-
to the window.
Just
Both
gonna
of you
walk to the
roll.
window now.
Okay, we walk over to the window, and there is no subtly climbing out of this thing. We're diving headfirst out of this fucking window.
Both of you roll a dex to see if you can climb out of it.
No, diving, like boom.
What, rolling and then like landing perfectly? I imagine that.
No, we're not going to land perfectly. We're going to be a complete heap of coat.
Okay.
But we're
Roll
gonna
a-
get back up without
But we're-
undoing the coat. Just gonna stand up right inside it.
Yes.
Roll two dexes, both of you.
Oh, can it
First-
not be strength? I have to
first-
pick him up.
True. Roll a strength and a dex, and then Devlan roll 2 dexes.
Okay, 14 on the strength,
Nice. You leap through the window.
19 on the dex.
Oh, excellent. Devlan.
Oh,
I rolled a 15 and an 11.
Nice. So you leap successfully. You don't even break apart. You barrel roll in the air, almost like a somersault, and land and do like a star pose, gymnasts do. The doctor's just watching you through the window as you waddle off through the garden.
Thanks, Doc.
As you're walking, you rotate completely around.
Yeah.
As you see over the fences, so you can just see Devlan's head bopping up and down as he passes all these fences. The last tale eventually finds its way to you as you get to that last bit of town, and the inn is within reach now. But you have one last tale on you. He's confused as to where his friends have gone, but he's like, oh, shit, I've got to stay on them. I've got to stay on whoever this is. Obviously, he's not aware that it's you, Devlan, so you may want to pass the inn and lose him somewhere else, or lure him into the inn. It's up to you.
What do you think, Riker?
Let's lose him away from where we're ending up.
Yeah.
So Lulan, your wounds are stitched. You're like getting some food upstairs in the inn. You look out the window and you see this head bopping up and down from like a mile away. None of the fences even reach the chin of him, and it's Devlan's head. And he like turns and looks at you, and then he just keeps on walking.
I'm gonna say into the earpiece. I'm assuming you're walking away for a reason. I'm assuming it's for a tale. Yeah. Good luck. I nearly drowned. Lose them and then come back. They obviously know us for some reason. I don't know how they knew where we were, but yeah.
As you turn left onto this street, there's like a bunch of like ruffians or some builders like building this new house. It's all this like timber being craned up with these heavy rope cranes that they've made. And you almost had to enter this building district.
Can we see like any alleyway or anything that looks? Yeah, like there's no one down it, so we can like wait, like turn down an alleyway and then wait for it down there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like timber being stored for this building site, and you can easily hide down that.
So we want to go around one of the corners and just hide right around the corner, so we can get him as soon as he turns the corner to us.
Yes, you might want to tell that to Riker.
He does.
Okay. As you're hiding, you hear footsteps as this hooded figure passes you.
Okay, you getting him?
He turns around after hearing Riker say that.
Yep.
So I'm gonna earth trap it straight away.
Roll a wisdom.
Oh fuck! There's a roll involved.
Oh! I rolled a 16.
Okay.
You slap your hands together, and he disappears under the ground up to his neck. Oh!
And I kick him in the head.
Oh, roll a strength.
not trying to kill, like side foot,
Okay.
not like a toe punt to the nose.
Not a field goal.
Yeah, roll a strength. You rip his upper jaw straight off.
A
That was
9.
Galatian's move, wasn't
Nine.
it?
You knock him out. Now he's just a head in the middle of this alleyway.
Right, let's go.
There are
Wait,
buckets.
is there a bucket? Can we just
Yeah,
put
yeah.
a bucket on his head?
Yeah, you successfully put a bucket on his head.
Perfect.
Right,
Perfect.
you make it to the inn, and you can disembark from one another.
Sensational. And
Is no one
Sensational.
suspicious how everyone we had tails on us?
Well, they had a tail because this person that they'd never identified had just appeared in town, who was massive and tall.
Not that.
But all of
massive.
us had a tail. It was a bit weird.
I think it's going to happen to everyone.
Yeah.
Angel, it's about 6 p.m. The lanterns are starting to light up the town, and the moon is lovely and bright in the sky.
Has anyone messaged me on my earpiece?
Don't know.
Yeah. I guess we'll inform Angel of we're at the inn. We had been tailed, both of us. So maybe be wary that where you leave, they might know anyway.
Okay. Could I do I still
I don't know whether we've got something on us that will identify us, that they're able to. So maybe check yourself and if there's anything they could do. But yeah, it's a bit suspicious that we both got tailed, even though we didn't have a tail when we arrived.
Can I have a little look around?
Yeah, stuff.
Check myself as well. Nothing in the looking around, poking my head. Not
No,
out
no,
the
it's
door,
just
but-
it was just the boys were followed because they looked ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then it was just a coincidence of Lulan's.
Do I still feel the mark on the rock?
Yes.
Okay. And could you repeat what the night sky looks like?
It's dark out. You know, it's autumn here, so it's getting dark early, and it's a moonlit night, and all the lanterns in town are starting to switch on
Okay.
or be lit.
I'll earpiece to the gang and check. Okay, are you guys ready for this to kick off?
Yeah.
All right. So I will get my flint and tinder, and I'll go up to the one which gives us like 5 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and I will light it. I'll probably because it's. Did I ever with the hologram? Has that just stayed there this whole time, or does it have a time limit?
He stayed with you and you made conversation.
Okay, we've just been chatting, and he's still just there.
Yeah.
Okay, that was absolutely lovely chat. It's good to get to know myself a bit better. And then I will, once it's lit, I'm gonna leave the hologram there. See you, brother. See you, brother. And I'm gonna teleport. Say to myself, you know the deal. Pop back and all the memories in my head. If it goes wrong, and then I'll teleport over. Well, you know what? I won't teleport over yet. I'm going to leave the building,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just go hide in an alleyway still, but wait here before teleporting just in case something goes wrong, so I don't have to try and find my whole way back over to the city if something goes wrong, because the hologram would disappear, but I wouldn't be able to get back.
The fuse, you watch it, the fuse go from where Jane reeled it out, and it enters the warehouse.
Okay, I will stay safe, and hologram me will be watching intently and sort of flinching because he's about to be blown up.
Yeah, so the area you're in will be destroyed as well.
I know that.
Okay. So
I do. I know a question mark. I know that this is definitely in the
Yes.
explosion zone.
Yeah, because this is a small courtyard area with a warehouse. The only place you could go is outside the curtain wall, and onto the tiny, like, little stoneway ladder that Jane showed you, back
Okay.
down to the docks.
And that's still not too covered. I'll go as far away as possible while being stealthy.
Yeah, you start climbing down the ladder back to the docks.
I will.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I'm going to wait for an explosion. The second I hear an explosion, I'm going to teleport back to the rock.
There's like this, and this firework goes into the sky, and then pops, and within like a fraction of a second, the whole night sky lights up.
Okay, I assume my hologram disappears. I get the
Yeah,
message.
you get this screaming like, "Oh fuck!"
And then I'm going to teleport to the rock
Devlan, you
by clapping. Swap in place with that rock.
Devlan, you're like,
the rock.
"Oh, Raikar, where did you put the rock?"
We're just on the table in front of us.
Bam! Angel appears, kicking cutlery and plates everywhere, and the table collapses under his weight.
Oh, the table! On the table!
I couldn't leave you on the floor. It made no sense. What if someone took it away? I'm so sorry. And I'll start bowing to all the staff. I presume that are still there.
Yeah, you're in the underground basement. The fireworks are so loud you hear them. He spins around and unlocks the big oak door and gestures for you guys. Good luck.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Damien with us?
Yeah.
Are those three women there?
Go. Go. Go.
Yeah, they bow to you.
I'll give that one who wanted the picture that drawing of a cat.
She like holds it to her heart and like blushes.
Okay, then I'll leave.
As you're like rushing through this single-filed dirt hall, one after another. Is this the right song? Hold on.
Such a softy angel.
Or flat.
Wait, this I may have got the wrong song. Hold on. Bear me 1 second, sorry. This feels better. As you're rushing through the tunnel, one in single file, you get to the warehouse built into the castle walls. Angel, it's pitch black. What do you want to do?
I'm going to hold out Nubbins in front of me with his dark vision and say,
Okay.
point the way.
Straight, duck, staircase. Up staircase, narrow step. Left, right, straight, up.
Nubbins, does he know where he's going?
Nah, I'm lost, master.
Was there... Hang on, did we take all of those steps?
Yeah.
I'm going to get my torch out.
Yeah.
Does this look like the right way?
You're light with your flint and steel. As you light it, the best way is up. You know you just want to go up.
Okay, let's go up. I will go up.
You keep going up and up and up until you get to this heavy iron gate, and dead ahead of you is this long wall. There are 3 guards, but they don't see your flame because they're so distracted by the fact that the night sky is on fire with fireworks.
Put your torch out, master.
Yep. Put out.
I did the sound of it.
My
Mary
boy,
didn't pick
this
it up.
gate's locked, Damien says.
Does
As
it,
he,
does it have a
turns to-
padlock?
It does.
Okay, I do still have lockpicks.
How many do you have?
Let me find out.
I think it was 6, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, oh god, do I have an updated inventory? Sorry. Oh, this is very tense. Okay, here we go. It just says lockpicks. I never put a number. Do you want to give me an amount?
Yeah, you got 5.
Okay, I got 5. I'm gonna try and unlock it.
All right, roll a dex.
17. That's
King.
good.
You unlock it. The gates slowly creaks open.
Okay, and the lockpick's still fine, so I still have 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ideally,
my boy.
we don't want to kill anyone. We just want to get out.
Yes, we want to go out the east wall, don't we?
Yes.
The north wall, sorry. It's this one here. He points to it, and it's to your right.
Does it look like there's any little pathways we can go to dip through,
No,
or just sneak?
It's very Chinese-style wall, where it's a large, tall curtain wall with enough space on the top, like a small arm you could stand on it.
Okay.
But you got the rope.
One last perception check. No one's looking this way, right?
No, the 3 guards on the eastern side are staring at the sky, and further down on the north wall, everyone's looking at the sky, wondering what's going on.
Okay. I'm gonna head over there.
You all make it successfully in single file to the north side of the wall.
Nice. Okay. got my little grappling hook. Can I try and... You guys, I'm going to chuck it on top of the wall.
Yeah.
Everyone, okay,
Try.
cool.
Can I help?
Well,
I'm assuming it's a strength.
is it strength?
Or is it strength or dex?
What, to lower someone?
No, to throw the grappling hook up to sort of climb.
No, you're at the top. You want to throw it down.
Oh, we've already made it. Oh, I'm confused. Where are we?
Yeah, you're at the top of the curtain wall, and you want to abseil down to
Okay,
the flatlands.
fine. I'll even easier then. Attach it to the top, do a little stress test, and then I'll also mark Rykar, so I can just swap places with you, and I'll climb down.
Thank you.
and
I think
then-
that's very wise.
And then I will climb down if all of that has passed my inspection. Of like,
Are
it's
you
not
going
gonna
first,
just-
Angel?
It's not just going to fall. I've done a test.
Yeah. I mean, any one of them at the top can hold it.
Yeah. Also,
Is the rope long enough?
It is.
Okay, I'll go first.
Roll a dex, me.
Okay, I have got air boots.
Yeah.
12 with a dex of 13.
You successfully abseil down the wall with your assassin training and land on the floor.
I will. Rykar doesn't have Devlan on his head at the moment, does he?
No.
Okay, I'll clap my hands and swap places with Rykar, so he should be down there, and I should be.
Yeah, Rykar, you're at the bottom of the wall.
Okay, great.
Good. Ready to catch anyone if they start looking like they're falling.
Can I help Devlan down?
Well, you want him to Yogi Bay, not Yogi Bay, Yoda you. Hold on to you.
Yeah.
And we'll ask him.
Devlan, get on my back. Let's go down.
He's on mute.
Okay. I'm gonna assume he's okay with that. Shall I? Or
I don't know. What,
Sorry,
where's
I
the
went
mute?
to pee.
Oh.
All good. I'll hop on your back.
okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay. That was a 15.
Nice, you make it down with Devlan.
Woo! Thank you.
Angel?
Damien, we need to get Damien down.
Oh, that's true.
How
Oh,
quick
right.
do these marks? How quick can I switch them around? It's
Well,
quite
you get
often,
two,
isn't it?
don't you? You get two.
Yeah, I'll mark Damien, and then I will climb down
Thank you, my
again
boy.
and do the same thing. That was a 16, even better.
What? Oh, you're back at the top.
Back at the top. With these air boots, can I just jump off stuff and like float
Yeah.
down? That's confirmed.
Bring the rope with you. Bring the rope
Yeah,
with you.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So I'll undo the grappling hook rope, whatever it is, put it in my inventory, and then hop off and activate the air boots and sort of float down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as long as you don't go
Try,
face
yeah.
first, the boots have to go boots first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you're gonna like Assassin's Creed
No.
dive. Oh fuck! You slowly, very slowly, like lower, like
I'll put
awkwardly
the rope.
slow.
I'll put the rope down so someone can pull me in. Reel me in, boys.
You're almost like a kite. Like there is a very flat land here and rice paddies, but you need to get out of the view of the wall because at any point they could turn around, and you need to get to the nearest tree line.
Okay. Where's
Which is
the
a short
nearest?
sprint.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's
They're
go.
going to have to start sprinting
Sprint.
immediately as Angel's
Yep.
still lowering.
I'm gonna grab Devlan on my back.
Who's grabbing the rope that Angel's thrown down?
I will.
Well,
I think
Yeah.
Lulam was doing both, no?
Nice. So Angel the kite slowly lowers as you sprint across the field, hot with
Well,
Devlan under
once
one
I'm not
arm.
going to wait until I'm like on the ground. Like when it gets low enough where I can just drop, I'll just drop.
Yeah. Okay. You sprint across and you'll successfully make it to the tree line.
Nice.
Nice.
No alarm has been summoned other than the fire alarm, and you've successfully escaped.
Whoop,
What now,
whoop.
guys?
Huh?
What now?
Well, you go north to the groves.
But we don't have provisions.
Yeah, you just the idea is you get further away and then you open the way gate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We will leave it there for tonight so that when we've actually timed it perfectly, when you open the way gate, Freya can return with the mounts.
Huzzah!
at least can we get to that
Huzzah.
point now?
Yeah, we'll just say
And
that
then-
you're about to open it. It's a day later. You've been journeying on foot north.
Did Bleedy make it
Sweet.
over?
Shit. Meanwhile, Bleaty.
But Bleaty just walks out the woods near us. Like,
Yeah,
let's be
yeah.
honest.
No, you hear this like whistling noise, and on a firework is Bleaty. Bleaty hops off the firework and lands next to you.
The explosion is shaped like a sheep.
Yeah.
Bleaty, did you do that?
He just starts chewing grass like he's always
The
done that.
ironic thing is there are no sheep in Yitan, and it still looks like a sheep.
Yeah, everyone's very confused by the weird clouded legs.
That was amazing. Thank you.
What a say.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whose idea was it for me to get on Rikar's shoulders?
Lulan.
I thought it was
That
yours.
was 10 out of 10. I
wasn't even
wasn't really
here for
paying
that.
attention. I heard somebody say it, and I was like, "Yeah, we're doing that."
Yeah, it was really good. But Alex, most importantly, what was your favourite moment?
Oh, 100% the two babies in a trench coat. Ridiculous. I was really hoping that Raiko would quickly drink the water and then start spitting the water out, so it's like Devlan was pissing.
Yeah, I knew that's what you wanted us to do.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I thought about it. I definitely considered it.
that would have been so funny. Just like, like blowing it out of your mouth. It's just the most inconsistent piss.
Bad moment to drink. That's like one of my favourite Austin Powers scenes. That
Yeah.
exact
So
moment.
I love it so much. It's so good. Oh god, just utter madness.
That went really well. That was one of the best rolls sort of game we've had in a long time.
I know, and that was the one I was hoping would just go completely skew-if most of the time as well.
Were we ahead or
That way
behind
we make it.
schedule, Alex?
What did you say?
We're ahead or behind schedule? Like, how did you think it would be all session for us to get out? Or
We're on track for me knowing that it's going to be longer than I think it's going to be.
okay. That's always good.
But no, that was fucking hilarious.
That was so funny. It was the way Dan was like, "Right, we're going to the window then." Like,
And I start walking towards the window.
Yeah. Every time
Oh, man.
Rygar spoke, it's like, what was that?
Excuse me, just my dinner.
When I said he gets the thermometer for your temperature, Adam was like, no.
he's like, "Oh, you a little bit warm?" I was like, "Don't you fucking dare!"
Straight up his butt.
Who's?
Yeah, exactly. Oh god.
And that poor guard that's still in the waiting room.
Yeah, like they're taking a while.
Yeah. So how did you lose the tallest bird in town?
And Davlan saying, "Thanks, Doc," while doing like an owl rotating its neck.
Yeah. But it wasn't his neck, it was his whole upper torso. Oh, as his head
so great
just
stride. Yeah.
as his head just bobs up and down behind the fences.
Oh dear. But we took out our tail so quickly.
Yeah.
Did that boy with a grazed knee survive?
Yeah. Yeah, I was hitting Leland with the harder ones for sure.
Yeah. It was just the most anti-chess thing you could have done.
Yeah.
That boy that scraped his
Aw.
knee actually got an infection and died.
He lost the leg. Yeah.
Ah.
No, I heard the only way he could survive was consuming a chaos seed. And he becomes the villain in the next one.
Uh-oh.
It's the
How does this
Whoa.
keep happening?
bronze kneecap.
What was everyone else's best moments?
I just enjoyed things going well.
Yeah, it was the Austin Powers tomfoolery for me.
Yeah.
It's rare. It's rare to get just absolute Raikar madness.
It's because you have to fuel it with someone else.
Usually, like,
Catalyst.
except the last time when Raikar was drunk and almost lost the book.
Who has the
Remember
book?
that? The books are destroyed.
It's destroyed, man.
I thought.
Don't do this
yeah.
to me.
Oh, yeah.
I genuinely got really anxious for a moment. I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Hold on a minute, and then he just cuts to the kid with a bruised knee. You dropped your book. Oh.
The grimoire of destruction.
Yeah, you destroyed it.
Sorry, old habits.
As if you've got actual PTSD just from carrying those books.
I genuinely went, "Wait, what?" When Tom said that.
The book itself has been destroyed for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we never have to worry about that ever again.
Yeah, the Book of Destruction's gone.
The cool rifles, though, Alex. We'll need to find a way to make those work. If only Goa could research the crystal and make more.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better get on that. Time
I mean,
sensitive.
since we're about to open the Waystone, it might be the time to. Now that we have a purpose for the crystal, it might be time for Nubbins to part with it temporarily.
Well, you're going to have to persuade Nubbins to that. He's a pretty big fan.
Yeah.
As far as Nubbins is concerned, he left a rock for Goa to use.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't know the difference.
No, he knows the difference, but doesn't think Goa does.
Yeah, it was a tiny, in comparison to the other one, painted blue pebble.
You know what would make me happier than anything would be is if they could make a Nubbins-sized pistol
No.
with like a little chink of the rock to power it or something.
Every time you say Nubbins-sized, I think pistol the size of Nubbins, not a small pistol for Nubbins. Because I think someone like Alex was saying, "Oh yeah, there's a Nubbin-sized firework here." I went, "That's pretty big. That's a pretty big firework."
I like that we all kind of have a different image of Nubbins in our head and how big he is or isn't. We might need some confirmations.
Yeah,
I just imagine him as like a Barbie doll.
No, he's bigger than that. He's like
He's
frog
bigger than
like.
that. I've always thought he was
Like
the
house
size of a
elf.
frog.
Yeah, he's smaller than a house elf. He's like up to your his head is his largest part of his body, very like comically round and big. He's got webbed feet and like slightly webbed, like sticky hands. He's green. His limbs are longer and skinny than his little pot belly.
I always imagine him small enough to fit in like a top pocket.
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
No, he kind of you've got a custom sized pocket in your cloak. He sits in, but he's like slightly smaller than Pikachu. Is a great way of saying it.
Is he a similar size to a pheasant?
He's that big. I always thought he was the size of that frog I brought to D&D Live.
Yeah, he's slightly bigger than that. Yeah.
You brought a frog to D&D Live?
Yeah, I brought Nubbins. He was joined
Also,
us.
is he slightly bigger than a pheasant? How the fuck? I live in the city. I'm not a country boy. The fuck am I supposed to know how big a pheasant
So I imagine
is?
him as a Barbie doll.
We need some Lauren fan art of Nubbins.
No, he's way too chunky to be a.
He's got a
Barbie
big
doll.
chunky head.
Unless he's
Do you know
grown.
how big a
into-
Barbie doll is?
Yeah.
Barbies do have big heads. Is it more like a Bratz doll?
Mmm.
Maybe to be fair. Maybe.
Cass, what was your favourite bit?
To be honest, probably you two doing Absolute, like, just shenanigans of, like, walking around.
I did like the Lulan meltdown of, guys, do I help her? And Angel being like, help who? Who have you hurt? What have you done?
My best bit was it's like when Tom was like, wait, actually I've changed my mind, can you go back on that? But it's like the guards are just hanging in the background.
Well, I've changed my mind about those tiger guys. Can you help them? So criminal.
Gotta really guilt trip as hard as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I like the
Luna
fact
did not
that
feel okay.
the 2 times I was paranoid for once really paid off. We found the secret base and we also found the people following us. That was great.
That secret base is huge, by the way. Super good.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's nice to be rewarded for thinking outside the box.
Hell yeah, it is.
Right, guys, I'm going to call it there.
I'll call it there as well.
Yeesh.
But well done, all of you.
Thank you.
And we shall pick it up next week.
Yes, keep the momentum going.
Excellent.
Alright.
Next week.
Night, guys. Sleep tight.
I'm not here
Oh.
next week.
Oh, well then we'll do the week after.
Okay.
Okay.
Night, guys. Sleep tight.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.